Hey, hello guys, welcome back to Neck Addiction 1984's review on the McFarlane Xenomorph Warrior from Aliens. I think I addressed the issue yesterday that I was going to be doing a lot of Gears of War stuff because the bulk of my collection is like very strong on Gears of War. And it can also be said for the same for Alien. I got a bunch of Alien stuff that I'm going to try to get through over the next couple of weeks. But I thought that it's time for this guy to get some time in front of the camera. Most of you know by now, if anybody has bothered to watch these videos, you'll know now that I am a fan of Todd McFarlane's work on these Alien toys. I do actually support them a lot more than I do with NECA, just because of the fact that I feel that these figures have just so much more Giger-esque work to them, and we all know that H.R. Giger was just an absolute master at bringing these things to life through his art and his vision, and then ultimately it came down to Ridley Scott and James Cameron to do something about it, and that they did. This guy stands around about, I'm going to take a whack and say that kind of like in this pose he's leaning against his tail in the backdrop here because he's not one of the best figures that I've had for standing and posability. But he's just kind of in this neutral pose. I'd say that he stands probably about 9 inches tall. So he's in scale with most of the other aliens and he's going to fit in perfectly with all your human characters. But the detailing again on this guy is just... It's just a work of art. It's really, really nice to just see these things, you know, out of the packaging sometimes. This guy didn't come with a box because I'm beginning to buy a lot more loose figures now. Not just because it's cheaper, but I feel less guilty. If they're already out of the packaging, I feel less guilty kind of posing them and stuff. But if I'm buying them brand new, I kind of like bite my lip a little bit, like don't take it out of the box, leave it in the packaging, put it on the fucking wall and forget about it. But these guys that I'm buying a lot more of now, out of the packaging, I'm enjoying just playing around with them and appreciating them for what they are. These things are made to be, you know, put on display and enjoyed by everyone who admires and stuff. I got a shout out again to Titikai X, my friend over on PlayStation 4, because I had no idea that this thing existed until we were back and forth doing a discussion about it a wee while ago, and he actually showed me a picture of his climbing up his lampshade, and it looked awesome, and like straight away I was like right online, because I fucking needed one, that's why. And he came along at a nice price, along with my dog alien, which I reviewed a little earlier. And the two of them, both of them fit in really, really, really nicely. Again, I'm going to give props to McFarlane's job on this over NECAS, because I just feel there's a little tad of their own initiative in this thing. And it just breaks up the collection a little bit by having someone else's interpretation of an alien, rather than just buying the same old time and time again. So I don't want this video to drag on too much, but there he is, the McFarlane Xenomorph Warrior from Aliens. And he's just he's a nice figure. Very, very well detailed, and I love the colouring on him. You know, he's kind of just got that all... He's kind of like when I see it in the light, before I go off this video, he's not really all black. He's got a little bit of bronze tint going through him, a little bit of brown going on. I don't know if that was intentional or just their style. But there have been several different colour variants of the Warrior. Some have been like blue, black, brown. This guy does have kind of like a brown wash, a bronze wash over him. Just kind of makes it all the more cooler, I suppose. Once again, to anybody who's watching these videos, thanks very much for your time. Listening to my fucking voice drag on and on. But thanks very much, guys, and take care. There's more on the way.